Now, before we go into that entire experience, just tell us a bit about yourself. What are you doing with yourself today?
I recently turned 50.
Congratulations.
I'm an investment banker. I've been in financial services for the last almost 30 years. If it was up to me, I'd have retired by now, but it's not in my nature. I think somebody up there has other plans for me. I do a lot of counseling for cancer patients and their families. And ultimately, I wouldn't say I found my calling, but I really enjoy what I'm trying to do here. And I appreciate you inviting me on the show.
Real pleasure.
And if I can make a difference to just one person, one, that works for me.
Awesome.
My experiences of also my experiences during my illness have changed my outlook on life a little bit. You know, some of the things that used to make me tick no longer really matter, and vice versa. Like I said, I found other things that get me up in the morning and get me out of bed and make me want to do things.
So let's take it to the top again. Let's go to the very beginning of this. You were diagnosed with cancer. How did you discover it? I mean, what led you to that diagnosis?
I was not ill. I was diagnosed in February 2014. December 2013, I was having a shower. I just had a shower. My youngest son, who was going to be just under 2, he was asleep in bed, and I didn't want to wake him. I sneezed. But you don't want to sneeze out, so you want to hold it in. So I held it, and I popped a disc. I slipped a disc.
Wow, in your back?
In my back. And, as things do, I have 3 sons. 2 are studying in the UK. My youngest is at home. We treated the slip disc. I've played rugby for years. I play squash. I do all the active contact sports. So a slip disc at 47 once as well. Maybe it's just time's catching up with the body. December, I decided that I was being treated, I wanted to recuperate from my slip disc, so I told my kids in London, listen, go on holiday. I'm just going to go somewhere where I don't even have to get up. So I did spend Christmas with a family. Come early January 2014, so I was with my ex-wife, and she said, "This is your back."
But of course, you're happily married again. That much I know.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Hence the 3rd child.
Yes.
And we're all happy families.
Yes.
And my ex-wife said, "This is your back." When I played rugby, she used to look at it. Said, "Let's have a look at this back of yours." Now I must say, I had done a full medical test in January.
And where was that?
In South Africa.
Okay.
And I got the all clear.
Yes.
But it depends on what you look for. And, like I say, these things, there were so many strange things that involved here, because we tested for prostate. When you're over 40, you're a guy, there's certain things you test for.
Yeah.
So I did a simple MRI scan. Now, number one, a lot of us go and do medicals. We don't do an MRI because we believe, it's going to cost an extra $200-300 and it doesn't count. Well, in my case, it most probably saved my life. I did the MRI, didn't think anything about it, came back to Lagos. A week later, my ex-wife calls me, she's crying. She tells me, "Are you alone? What's going on?" She says she's got the results of the scan. I was like, "Which scan?" I'd even forgotten that I had a scan. She said, "The one we did in London, the results show that, doctors have a very funny way with words. The images indicate a very high possibility of malignant activity." That's big English. What does it mean?
It just means you have cancer.
Absolutely. A high possibility of cancer, of cancer. When she broke it down, I said, "It's not possible. Look at me, it's not possible."